Hey guys, Sid here. Welcome to this Hall of Fame interview. And we have Sakshi Chandraakar from Mumbai. She's been in the community for a while right now. And I've actually seen how Sakshi has been so engaged in every single post that I do on social media, engaged in all the webinars. And she's been very active as a member in this community. Sakshi is a personal and career branding coach. She has achieved over 6 lakh rupees in the last 8 months by helping people scale up in their personal branding and their career branding. And she's a founder of the community called the Career Branding Hub, and she has over 84 students right now that she's actually nurturing. Interesting thing is Sakshi is also a mother of two, cannot make it out, 14 and 11. Sakshi, amazing, great to know about your journey, and congratulations, welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Thank you. So that nothing would have been possible without you. So arigato, arigato, arigato. Let me start with this.
Mutual, yeah, it's mutual feeling. Superb. So tell us about, let's go to the starting point. Like, which month did you buy my course, and what was running through your life at that point of time?
So first of all, thank you so much for having me here, Siddharth. I am super duper happy, and you can see this now exactly. Okay, so this journey started really long back. It was 12th December 2018.
Okay.
Okay. So I was just scrolling through my Facebook feed, and I watched one of your videos, and it was like, who is this guy, huh? It's so genuine. And so you already know that you made this heart to heart connect with everyone. Okay, so that's how I also landed. I watched your videos, 3-day videos in 3 days, as you asked for. But let me be very honest, this was actually not because of the course, but that was the time when you were giving away Jack Canfield's seminar ticket.
Yes,
So,
with Success Gyan.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm a learner by nature. So I'm like, whatever comes to me, I just want to learn and learn. So I thought this sounds like a great deal, and I'll get the seminar ticket and we'll learn from you. So I went through that course, but after that, I was like, this is not for me. Because all those digital things were like so difficult for me. What is funnel traffic? It was like bouncing off on me. I could make no sense of it, and I was like, no, this is not for me. So I attended the seminar, and yeah, that's it. But I don't know, somehow I was always looking forward to your mails, reading your mails. Huh? So every time when I would get your mail, I would leave everything apart and I'd sit and read that, and feels actually there is something, because there was nothing happening in my life at that point in time. So I was just finishing up with my image consultancy and soft skills training course at that point in time, and looking for work. Okay, so here and there refer me, and me going after people, and which I hated to the core. Okay, totally hated. So I was not finding any direction actually.
Okay.
But then people in my community, I mean in my fraternity, were doing different other things, and because I thought digital is not for me and I just don't understand anything, so probably I'm not good at it, so I won't be able to do that. So that happened, and I started my company, and I created my website, and I invested a lot of money in all of that, and then I started my YouTube channel.
Okay.
And that was the time, it was 2019, right?
Okay.
So 2019, you used to send me those mails. Okay. And you would ask me, how is it going? Are you understanding? And I was like, no, Siddharth, it's not happening. And I've just decided to start my YouTube channel. And you said, Sakshi, hold, wait, don't start it yet. Just create your courses. And I was like, what course? I do not know anything of this. So I'm sorry that I did not listen to you at that point in time. It's such a regret.
How many months was that? So 2018
I joined December.
And then till what?
July I started my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Okay. Till that time I was not doing anything.
Okay.
And I was just focusing only on that YouTube channel, and here and there a little bit on LinkedIn I was doing, and I was not understanding nothing. Okay, because I came after 10 years of sabbatical.
Okay.
Okay, so everything was like, my God. So I started doubting myself. I mean, I look really confident. I am very confident. Inside, I knew it that, I had to push myself. So all of that was happening. And you asked me to go for the courses. And, many a times I, along with my husband, would sit to listen to your video, watch your videos and read your post and all of that. And my husband was like, see, what is he saying? Why are you not doing it? Maybe you also can do it. No, you we both were like, so he's a physics professor, and he was like so inspired and influenced by you. And I have told you this in the Freedom Finisher also, that my
Yes.
husband created his course way before that I started also.
Awesome.
So it was like that. And September, October, I was like, becoming really irritated and frustrated. And I was like, it's just not happening. So December, I surrendered. And I decided, Sakshi, give up on all this that you are thinking. And I understood that, Guru bin gyan nahi milta hai, Siddharth. So I just decided that I surrender, and I'm going to be following every single thing that you will say to a T. And that's January 2020 hackathon I participated.
Yes.
I didn't finish that because you asked us to finish that in 15 days, the course creation. And, we being coming from image consultancy, we just want everything to be perfect and all of that. So that insect of perfection was also there till that time. But,
Yes.
but February, I cleared that hackathon. And that was the first time I spoke with you. And it was like, my God, my batteries were charging. So that's how February I cleared the hackathon.
Yeah.
And then I started actually putting effort into my courses. Something magical started happening. And, I was getting opportunity from everywhere to take webinars.
Okay.
So that was the time COVID came in.
Yes.
And everybody was going into webinars. Until that time, I have never done this. Yeah? So a couple of sessions on Zoom I have taken previously, but not as in webinar, and, all of that stuff was not happening. But people were asking me to join them for webinars, the free sessions only, but that gave me the practice actually.
Okay.
So I thank all those people who came into my life at that point in time and helped me practice all those sessions.
Yes.
May, I launched my course.
May 2020.
May
Okay.
2020. That was the peak of COVID, and everybody was saying, Sakshi, no, this is a bad time. You are focusing young job seekers, professionals, this young crowd, and they are certainly not going to give you money. So my price point was earlier around 2009 something.
Okay.
I decided that was there in my mind. However, when I was creating the videos and the content, it was like increasing, and I was like, Sakshi, no, you cannot do this. And every time you would say that, if you can buy a product at an X price, you must, if you believe that you are adding value, you must price it, your product also at that price. So that was the time I decided, no, this is going to be 4,999.
Superb.
And thus I launched. And first webinar itself, I had two. And those were my lucky charms. They're still there with me.
Nice.
So that's how I started. So 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's how it has been. And let me accept, and I'm really, really sorry that I have not yet started Facebook ads. So it has only
That's
been
okay. Organic. No, that's good. See, 8 lakhs, how much should you achieve now? 6 lakhs in 8 months without spending a single rupee on ad. It's great. That's it's like a complete profitability, and that's amazing. Yeah, great to know. So how many webinars? You've been doing one webinar a week?
Yeah, one webinar a week. Last couple of months, I tried two also.
Okay.
But then this is now the point where stagnancy is coming in.
Okay.
So when I started doing those webinars, I had in LinkedIn 4,000 followers. And because that was new only, so everybody was coming in, joining in. So, but the problem is that, they love this entertainment, and I do a lot of masti and all of that and a lot of content. And so they would stay till the end. However, the moment you talk about now, it's the time for you to take action.
Yes.
They will just go away.
Awesome, awesome.
So that was happening. So Sundays, I take my webinar. Saturday, I write a post. Okay, and invite people. I get registration. So sometimes it's 200 registrations, 100 registration, 50, 60, 40, depends. Now it is decreasing actually, because people have now, and for last almost a year I've been doing. So
yes, they get used to it.
They are kind of used to it. So, so my webinars were full. Starting, it was 100, 60, 70, 40 people. Now it's like 20.
Yes.
It's going up. However, my conversion ratio with God's grace has always been above 10% only, 20.
Nice. Yes.
So even if it's 10 people, 2 people at least enroll in the session. So, and sometimes, I wouldn't say that every time it's working. Sometimes I had no enrollment. So that's the part of the journey.
Part of it.
Yes.
Yeah. So amazing. So so you gotten in 2018 December, 2019 December, it was a wake up call for you. and then it took you 6 months after the hackathon to build the courses, and then you've been just organically building it at your own pace. Again, there's no rush. In fact, I want to tell all of you who are watching is take it at your own pace. You don't have to like really rush and go. So right now that you're creating a positive cash flow, you can think about reinvesting back into ads and improving it from there on. So tell us about tell us about that phase where you finished the hackathon, like all the technical systems and everything. Were you able to build it on your own, and you can even continue with what you were going to say? Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say that I have tried running ads twice. Okay, that was for only two days, and I just I couldn't understand what's happening. Because probably the targeting was wrong, or I did not know. Okay, so today also I have once again decided to start so I've created the whole system and everything. So because now let me be very honest, I do not understand digital things even today. So my husband and my kids are like super help for me. Okay, so a lot of things. So just because of me, my husband has to sit and study a lot of things, and I mean, it's like the whole family is learning how to become digital.
That's actually great. It's not just you. I think many people in our community, their kids are helping them. And you said you have kids 14 and 11, right? So did they build your websites? Did they build your systems?
Not exactly the website and systems. However, wherever I used to get stuck, they would find out the problem and they'll give me the solution. That's what they have always been doing. So honestly, website creation, you only told us within an hour how to create the website. That's how I did it. Yeah. So I just followed. So when I say that I followed you to a T, that really follow you to the T. But to the extent where I can manage. So as of now, I'm not using too many of the tools. I do not understand. So I think that for people like me who do not understand all of this, they need to take it a little slow. Once you get a hang of the system, then it will become really easy. So teachable, I understand thoroughly. I understand get response thoroughly. I understand what else do I use? Do I use anything else?
Demio? Do you use Demio?
No, Zoom.
Okay.
So Zoom, I understand.
ConvertKit. Yeah. I think get response. You're on get response.
Get response. So these are the three things. And it took me time to understand get response, also creating lists and sending all those mails. But now I can, in my sleep also, I can do this. Okay, fine. I have to do this.
Nice.
So it's like you just practicing. And, every time take a deep breath and believe that you can do it. I kept on saying myself that I won't be able to do this. That was the biggest mistake. And as Blair Singer said no, the other time, the difficult task is to sell it to yourself.
Yes.
So so the only source of inspiration for me is your videos and podcast. And I just think about, Siddharth sitting in front of me and he's saying, you will remember this, I have in the hackathon also I've said, Siddharth, if you will say, Sakshi, you have to do it in this much time, I will do it. So that's how it just happened. Yeah. So I'm so happy.
Amazing. So from what I can see, from May onwards till today, you're probably doing around 50K, 60K per month. Like you've been take it step by step now for you to achieve this, 6 lakhs in the last 8 months. So, and you're doing it with actually no stress also. Are you doing one webinar a week, just building it up in the weekends? How has this impacted your family life, personal life, like in the last 6 to 8 months, with now the entire family coming together, learning together, doing things together? How has the dynamic changed in the family?
So it wasn't like this earlier, I tell you honestly, because as I said, I was a complete mom and dedicated wife, and I was like looking after my house and all of that. But I started my journey when I was only 15. So I was in 10th grade when I started earning. Okay. Until from then to 2006, I was working. So I always loved having my own money. So I do not crave for money. Even today, it is so difficult for me to set a monetary goal.
Yes.
So that's why I set the goal. First goal is to come in this Hall of Fame with Siddharth. Second is going to be hitting the Success Gyan stage and the next level video with you. Okay.
Yes.
So that's how I set my goal. I cannot do otherwise. But that sabbatical when I had my first baby, 2006, from then to this time, 2016, it was like I was not working at all. And so you're so used to my family was so used to me having there all the time available for them for every single thing. So I was teaching my kids, and teaching is my love. So I was like all the time teaching, and just this is the work that I'm. But inside, I was feeling so empty and shallow and all of that. I was like, this is not me. What the hell am I doing? So 2016 was the depression time for me, big time depression. And I was like, I revolted literally. So I said, no, I'm not going to take this. It's everyone's responsibility.
Yes.
So I started teaching my son. I mean, from the start itself, I have been trying to make them self-dependent.
Yeah.
So now my kids do every single household chore. Okay, so
Nice.
during the COVID, when I was creating and building my program and setting everything up, my son, my elder one, was 13 that time. So he would finish off his school and go and prepare dal rice. Okay, so
Nice.
my husband would do the utensils and I would simply do the cooking. One time meal is what I would do. My little one would clean the house and do the jhadu pocha.
Wow. Awesome. I think this is important. Yes.
Yeah, so I told them all that, listen, I am a human being first, then a mother, wife, daughter, whatever. It's my life, and you will be proud of me later. So, no, and you will not believe, every time when I'm working here and my husband would go and say, just watch what your mama is doing. She's putting in so much of efforts, and what are you doing? You're not even studying and not even doing anything. So just watch it. And like every other time when he's on call with someone else, one of his friends, he would tell you, my God, my wife is doing so amazing work. So that's motivation. And then I go back and see, isliye maine aap log ko taiyar kiya. This one.
Nice.
So preparing them mentally wasn't easy at all, because they are coming out from that comfort zone.
Yes.
More than me, they are also. And in women, this guilt factor also comes. So I literally crushed my guilt. I said, no, whatever you want to feel. This is the time I have to do it. And once this is set up, so my little one always say, Mama, you said 6 months enough. You said 2 months mein ho jayega. It's still not done. How much time are you going to take? So let me be your secretary and let me help you organize things and do all of that. So they're so excited. Today they have emptied the room. Okay, fine, Mama is sitting. So my little one calls you Bhau.
Okay, nice.
So say, Mama, what are you doing? Oh, listening to Siddharth Bhau. So my entire family is your big fan. All my friends know about you. I mean, you are the talk of the family. It's just like that. Yeah. So thank you so much for
Thank you.
inspiring every single person in my family, Siddharth.
Thank
My
you.
elder
Thank you.
one watches anime, plays piano, he's into classical music, and he's into digital things also.
Awesome.
So he's watching your videos and he said, Mama, every time I sit in YouTube, I don't know why Siddharth comes on all the ads.
All the videos. Yeah. My YouTube ads are running. Yes.
So,
Awesome.
so you
I'm
have
so
completely
glad.
changed everything, Siddharth.
I'm so glad. So glad. And how's what does your husband feel about what you're doing now? Because now I think he's definitely been like your pillar of support and, helping you. So tell us about that equation. How has that changed or how has that evolved based on what you're doing right now? You're creating that income and these results for yourself. Tell us about that equation also.
So, so as is a love marriage, so a little understanding is always expected. Yeah. And my husband was always like, Sakshi, you had a lot of potential. You always had. So you are not made to do all this, all the time, jhadu pocha, kapda bartan and bachche and all of that. You have to do something more. However, let me be honest, he's not listening. You will watch it later.
Yes.
So, sometimes saying is easy, but when it comes to doing, it's not that easy. But the moment that the day I declare that, listen, this is what I want to do, and I need your support. So I did not even have to say this to him, and he was always there. So every time, yesterday also I was creating my landing page on Swipe, and I was like so bugged up. I said, no, I am tired now. So he said, you go take a walk. I will do this for you.
Nice.
So he's always there. You fight. We all fight, yeah. So most of the time, the biggest problem, I tell you, if all the women are listening to me, we think that men will understand and they will do things for us. That's not how they work. That's not how they are engineered also. So you will have to tell them. So I have to instruct, and this is what I didn't like. So I thought, you should understand that I am working, that all this work has to be finished. But he's always like, tell me what I have to do, and I will do it. Yeah. So I understood. For you to keep your things easy and running everything smoothly, you just have to instruct them. So this is your work. So I would tell you, I have assigned different works to everybody.
Nice.
So this is my work. This is your work. I'm not going to enter that. So with God's grace, now after COVID, we have our health back also. So,
amazing.
So my healths are amazing. Thank you, God, for sending such helps also. And they take such good care of my family. So I'm just completely focusing on my work now. And now scaling up. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. Great to know how, small things have changed in the family, and, it's improving every aspect of life, not just the money part, but also on the relationship side. And yeah, tell us about the kids a little bit more. Like, are they listening to Strangers Secret? Are they doing their goal cards? Are you doing things together as a family?
So they do the gratitude.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one thing. So we have this different books where
Mm,
we write our gratitude and goal setting and to-do list and all of that they are also following. So
mm,
Stranger Secret, I want to, because I listen and walk and listen, so it's not
yeah.
there. So sometimes I put this on speaker mode and they listen, everyone's
Mm,
listen, but they love watching your videos, and
mm.
many a times they listen to your podcast also.
Okay, okay.
So they are
Great,
doing,
great.
and when I told them that we are coming up with this next generation thing, my elder one was like
Mm,
crazy. So,
mm.
and they
Yes.
also fight. No, I will be doing this. I will be doing this. So
Mm,
super excited they both are, and I have showed them your video also, and we all together watched the video, your birthday session.
yes,
So
yes.
in fact, that was the time when my mother, brother, sister, everybody was. I said, "This is something that
Thank
you
you.
need to watch." Yeah.
Mm.
So you are younger to me, and that's what I tell. It's age doesn't matter. I learned
Mm.
so many things from my kids
Yeah.
so
Yes.
many times. So my
Mm.
little one is just 10. He reads Gita
Mm.
and all of that.
Mm.
He reads Sudha Murti and all that. And he is like coming
Amazing.
up whenever I get irritated or I feel anxious. He would just calm me down and teach me so many things in Sanskrit and all of that. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Great,
So
Sakshi. You're truly blessed to have, family and kids
yeah,
also really
actually,
getting aligned, and probably they are more evolved than us. Even my kids, yeah, they got to learn
totally.
from them. Yes.
Yes, totally.
Superb. So next point is, like, there are many moms who are watching this, many parents who are watching this interview. What advice would you give them in terms of how they can launch themselves? Because you went through your own journey, but what are your top three tips that you can give for our members watching in our community, so that they can get on the fast track? Any pointers you want to share from your
Yeah, sure.
perspective? Yeah.
So this one is especially for the mothers here or the
Mm.
women, not just
Mm.
the mothers, just the women who are thinking of getting into this journey. Even if you think that you have 5 to 10% inside that I have to do something and I'm not made to just take care of my family and all,
Mm.
you need to get into this. Okay, whatever kind of thing that you want to create digitally, this is the platform that is going to help you. You just have to take one decision and think, put yourself first.
Mm.
We women have been doing so much for so many people in our family, but let me tell you, this guilt will go away completely when you will when you will grow, and when you will get results. So this guilt is not going to be there. Prepare your kids for the future.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, because this is not how they will be working. So the coming up generation, girls are not going to be there for your sons also. Okay, so
Mm.
prepare your girls and your sons, whoever they are, just prepare them really well to take care of themselves and to do work on their own and not dependent on you. Okay, so
Mm.
that was the second thing. And yes, digital is not easy. I understand totally. It was not easy for me. Probably it's easy for you. But if you are
Mm.
somebody like me, I tell you what, one thing at a time. Just take one thing at a time. The structure, the model, this whole course is created in a manner that it will take you smoothly, very smoothly. And there is no rush at all. We are
Yeah.
not here in competition with anybody, just with
Mm.
ourselves. So yesterday I did not have a landing page. Today I have a landing page. Tomorrow I will have a Facebook ad. And that's it. Yeah. So I am
Mm.
ahead of myself who I was. So
Mm.
just think, take a deep breath and decide that decision making is the foremost that you will have to
Mm.
do. Take a decision. And I want to once again thank you, Siddharth, for creating this
Thank
community
you.
for us.
Thank
I
you.
can't
Mm.
tell you how helpful this community is. Every single day, I attract so many people towards me who come from, come on their own to help me. So
Mm.
I will not name people because I don't want to get into bad books of anybody if I miss the name, but such amazing people there we have in this community who are always ready to help you, whether it's your Facebook ad or your podcast, or you creating a landing page, or you just simply getting that inspiration from inside. In
Yeah.
fact, I have so many people who are helping me to grow spiritually also. Now I started doing
Nice.
meditation and yoga and all of that, and that's keeping me calm and all of that.
Superb.
So I can't tell you
Amazing.
guys, please go for this program. Every single person on this planet, if you want to go digital, you need to get into this. And Siddharth is the man. He is our
Thank
hero.
you.
He is a gem of a person. He is the angel. You are God, Siddharth. Thank
Thank
you.
you. No, no,
Thank you
no.
so
Please don't say
much.
that. Yeah. No, it's amazing. See, because it's all about the power of community. Even the fact that we are connected, it's all because we think in the same way. We have a similar values and similar ideals. So when people with the common values come together, it's only magic. It just creates magic. It creates progress and growth. So you don't tell me all of that. I'm just like you, and I'm so glad that we are connected. So thank you for that. So all of you are watching, if you're inspired by this interview, just type inspired in the comment box if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. If you want to know more about what Sakshi does and how she can actually help you enhance your personal branding for your career growth and things like that, in my YouTube channel description is a link to her website and her what was the next webinar she's going to be doing. Please attend that and see how you can benefit from that. And if you want to be a part of this community, I've also given a link below, sids.co/join. You can join this tribe, join this community called Internet Lifestyle Hub, and take your life to the next level. So I like to ask this question towards the end in all my interviews. So Sakshi, if you have to break it down to one success principle that you live by and you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is that one principle?
Service.
Service.
Serve, and serve. That's it. So I'm here to help and serve, and that's the only focus that I'm keeping in my mind, and everything else is just following.
Fantastic.
So,
service.
Thank you.
Amazing.
You have taught us all this, Siddharth, and I hope everybody in our community is going to do that. And you will not believe, this is important for me to tell, that my students, all these 80 to 84 students, they are also getting to the same mode. They listen to Stranger's Secret.
Nice.
They do every single thing that you teach us. So I just copy and paste, everything is going down, and they're just so young. In just 20s, there are people who are just in 12th standard, and there are people who are in mid-career. Everybody is following every single thing that you are telling us.
Superb. Thank you, Sakshi, for taking it forward. Thank you. Amazing.
Thank you, Siddharth.
Welcome. So all of you who are watching, please hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not watching this on YouTube. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please tag somebody that you know can benefit from this. Tag a friend or tag a family member who needs to see this interview so that you can pay it forward and inspire them. Thank you so much. Cheers once again. Sakshi, next interview when you hit the Crore Club. Looking forward to it. Yes.
Thank you so much, Siddharth. Thanks a lot.
Yes.